On the news tonight, terrorists kill one person, abduct 5 people while setting ablaze church and police station in an attack on Agara local government area of Niger State. Zamfara State Police Command arrests 21 illegal miners in Zulumi and Maradun local government areas. Osun State House of Assembly raises alarm over alleged illegal handling and diversion of funds belonging to local government. On the foreign scene, more than 200 people killed in mine collapse in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. Good evening, this is News at 7 on Western Spring Television. My name is Okwayemuni. Suspected terrorists have attacked Agara local government area of Niger State, killing 1 person, abducting 5 people, and setting ablaze the United Missionary Church of Africa and the police station in the community. Confirming the attack, the Niger State Police Public Relations Officer SP Wasiu Abiodun said armed bandits invaded Agara community and attacked the police station, where they were engaged by a tactical team on the ground. According to him, the attackers later overpowered the team and used suspected dynamite to set the station ablaze. He added that the terrorists subsequently moved to the UMCA church of the community, where they burned part of a building before proceeding to other areas and abducting about 5 persons, whose identities have yet to be ascertained. SP Abiodun said monitoring of the situation was ongoing and that further development will be communicated. Troops of the Joint Task Force Operation Adin Kai have neutralized a top Boko Haram ISWAP leader identified as Abu Khalid, who is the second in command of Boko Haram in the Sambisa forest, was killed alongside 10 other terrorists during a night operation in Borno State. The Theater Command Media Information Officer, Lieutenant Colonel Sani Uba, disclosed these in a statement. According to him, the successful engagement by the troops resulted in the recovery of 5 AK-47 rifles, magazines, several bicycles, assorted logistics and food items, as well as huge medical consumables. In Zamfara State, the police command has arrested 21 illegal miners in Zulumi and Maradun local government areas of the state. In a statement, the spokesperson for the command, DSP Yazid Abubakar, said the illegal miners were arrested in a joint operation comprising officers of the Anti-Illegal Mining Unit, Tactical Unit, and Bomb Disposal Unit of the command. DSP Abubakar said that all the participants in the joint operation included the personnel of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps and the Federal Ministry of Mines and Minerals Development, Gusau Area Office. It was also reported that over 30,000 illegal miners and some registered mining companies are reportedly mining gold in the state, with billions of naira allegedly lost daily by the federal government due to the nonchalant attitude of relevant authorities in regulating mining activities and remitting revenue to the Federation. Similarly, thousands of bandits are said to be occupying gold mining sites in the state, a situation that has further aggravated insecurity. In the meantime, the chairman of Boko's local government area of Plateau State, Samuel Amalau, has ordered the immediate suspension of all mining activities, both legal and illegal, across the council. The measures follow a series of deadly assaults on local miners, which reportedly led to the killing of youths by gunmen suspected to be militias. On January 22, it was reported that gunmen attacked a mining site in the Kuru community, just south local government area, killing 7 people. Similarly, on December 17, a tragic incident in Barakin Ladi local government area, where 12 people were killed at night by suspected militia. In a statement, Amalau also imposed a daily curfew on the Tenti and the Mandara district of the local government area until further notice. According to the statement, the actions are necessary to ensure peace, safety, and the protection of lives and property within the council. Moving on, the Kwara State government has announced the reopening of schools across the state from tomorrow, following what it described as a significant improvement in the security situation amid sustained operations by security forces against bandits and other criminal elements. The decision was contained in a statement by the Ministry of Education and Human Capital Development. According to the statement, school authorities across the state have been formally notified of the development. The reopening comes months after the state government ordered the closure of schools in November 2025, following escalating security concerns in parts of Kwara, particularly in border communities and forested areas, where incidents of banditry and kidnapping were reported. At the time, the government said the decision to shut schools was taken as a precautionary measure to protect students, teachers, and school workers amid fears of possible attacks on educational institutions. The Akwa Ibom State Police Command says it has recovered a large cache of live ammunition and arrested a suspect linked to the consignment, as well as others accused of obstructing lawful police duties. In a statement by the Police Public Relations Officer of the Command, DSP Tim Pham John, the recovery was made on January 23, 2026, when police operatives on routine stop and search duty along the Calabar-Itu Highway intercepted a commercial bus en route to Calabar. The driver reportedly told police during interrogation that the ammunition did not belong to him, but was being transported as a Wayview consignment to an unidentified recipient in Calabar. DSP John said during the operation, a commuter identified as Excel obstructed officers in the lawful discharge of their duties by engaging in provocative conduct. He added that another passenger, identified as Bright, who claimed to be an official of Independent Corrupt Practices and other related offenses commission, also interfered with the operation and allegedly assaulted police officers after failing to produce valid identification. According to the police, both individuals were immediately arrested. In Delta State, the police command has arrested suspects following an attack on its officers at the boundary between Akuku and Ugbolu communities in Oshimili North local government area. The arrest follows a manhunt ordered by the Commissioner of Police, Delta State Command, CP Adesola, who directed the immediate deployment of operatives to restore order and public confidence after the incident. This was disclosed in a statement issued by the command spokesperson, SP Bright Edafe. The attack reportedly occurred on January 30, 2026, during a routine stop and search operation along Ogbofu Road. A team from Akuku Igbo Division, led by an ASP and including 4 other officers, was ambushed by assailants wielding machetes. One officer reportedly sustained severe head injuries and was rushed to the specialist hospital in Asaba for treatment. Here in Osun State, the House of Assembly has raised the alarm over what it described as illegal handling and diversion of billions of naira belonging to local governments in the state by those it referred to as hot-sagged or progressive Congress chairmen, allegedly facilitated by the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Gboyega Oyetola, and United Bank for Africa, UBA. The Assembly alleged that about 50 billion naira in local government funds had been illegally disbursed, while local government workers across the state continue to endure unpaid salaries and prolonged neglect. At a news conference today, the Speaker, Adewale Egbedu, condemned what he called illegal payments and handling of billions of naira from Osun local government funds by the StarTimes Chairmen, describing the situation as a grave violation of the law and a betrayal of grassroots governance. Mr. Egbedu said payments allegedly made under the directive of Mr. Oyetola include 25 million naira payment to each of the 30 APC chairmen, 12 million naira payment to each of the 30 APC vice chairmen, 10 million naira payment to each of the 332 APC councillors, 130 million naira each to selected traditional rulers in Osun State, and 13 million naira legal fees payment to Lionu and Co, lawyers representing the APC chairmen and councillors as 15% of deposited funds, reaffirming the alleged illegality of the forceful occupation of council secretariats by politicians whose tenure had expired. The Speaker lamented that despite these alleged payments, no amount has been paid in the last 12 months as salaries of local government workers by the APC chairman. Mr. Egbedu further alerted the public to what they described as fresh plans to divert more funds, stating that more disturbing a report before the House that plans are allegedly on the way to disburse another 50 billion naira of local government funds for political purposes disguised as project funds, while governance at the grassroots continue to suffer. He warned that all illegally handled funds will be recovered and those involved will face legal consequences.
The House is particularly alarmed by credible information that huge sums of local government funds have been paid under the directive of Mr. Gboyega Oyetola. 1. 25 million naira payment to each of the 30 illegal APC local government chairmen. 2. 12 million naira payment to each of the 30 illegal APC local government vice chairmen. 3. 10 million naira payment to each of the 332 illegal APC local government councillors. 4. 130 million naira each to selected traditional rulers in Osun State. 5. 13 billion naira legal fees payment to Liono and Co., lawyers representing the illegal chairmen and councillors. 15% of deposited fund is 13 billion naira. See attached letter. We have a copy of the letter here. Even more disturbing are reports before this House that plans are allegedly underway to disburse another 50 billion naira of local government funds for political purposes, disguised as project funds, while governance at the grassroots continue to suffer. This House will not tolerate the diversion of public funds meant for salaries, health care, education, and community development into private hands to fund the election of a particular politician in Osun State. The House therefore warns the United Bank for Africa (PLC) (UBA) in very clear terms that all illegal disbursement of Osun State local government funds, whether purportedly authorized by Mr. Gboyega Oyetola or any other individual, will be fully recovered and treated as deliberate complicity in a financial crime. All the funds that UBA has disbursed so far with the alleged illegal instruction of Mr. Gboyega Oyetola is a gift to Mr. Oyetola and cannot be deducted from Osun State local government accounts. The international community, financial regulators, and institutional partners are hereby put on notice. If UBA PLC continue on this path, it risks reputational damage and legal consequences that go far beyond Osun State and Nigeria.
Moving on, the operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency have arrested a Brazil-based Nigerian businessman, Osun LG, at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos, for allegedly concealing cocaine on his body and inside his footwear. In a statement, NDLEA Director of Media and Advocacy, Femi Babafemi, said his suspect was arrested on Thursday at the arrival of the Lagos Airport during the inward clearance of passengers on a South African Airways flight from Brazil via Johannesburg, following actionable intelligence. According to him, a body scan conducted on the suspect confirmed the presence of illicit drugs, leading to a strip search. The NDLEA spokesman stated that 3 wraps of cocaine weighing a total of 1.60 kilograms were recovered from the suspect. During preliminary interrogation, the suspect revealed he purchased the illicit drug consignment in Brazil with the intention to resell the cocaine in Nigeria in order to raise capital to boost his business and also finance the naming ceremony of his newly born child. The suspect, who lives in Rua Eva, Molaria, Sao Paulo, claimed that he has been living in Brazil since 2008, while he has been operating a toy business for about 9 years. Still to come, Deputy Spokesman for the House of Representatives dismisses claim by Senator Alim Dume that the recently passed tax laws were altered. We'll bring you more on this when we return.